You were eating something. So what were you eating? Hajmola. Do you have more? Only one tablet or one packet? Okay. Give it to me then. Thank you.
More than 5 or 6.
Are you bribing me? I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, I have no reason to bribe you. Say, I haven't done anything wrong. What is the homework?
1 year, 5 days.
Yes, yes, yes. Who's gonna talk? Who's gonna share their future plans with me? Yes, Tawheed.
So,
Mm,
Good
come
evening,
here.
sir.
Hmm. Now speak.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Asmin ma'am.
so
Hello, Simran.
I'd love to see myself speaking better English than
Next
now.
year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And whatever things I'm learning this year, I would love to be better, doing well,
Hmm.
and nothing, or maybe I will working in a part-time job next year.
Next year you will have a part-time job. And in 5 years' time?
I mean, 5 years times, maybe I would love to working in any abroad company.
Foreign company.
Yeah,
In a
foreign company.
multinational company, not in an abroad company. Abroad is not an adjective. Abroad is only an adverb.
You want to work abroad.
I want to work abroad.
Is correct?
Yes. I want to work where? An adverb of place.
So in 5 year times, I would love to work in a foreign country, mainly in Europe. And as I'm preparing for my for scholarship for masters, or maybe I'm doing my masters in country. In the,
I will be
doing.
your master's degree in
Yeah.
5 years' time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or maybe if I can make my business as well as doing my masters, so that would be better. Apart as well as doing my business, I will get my bachelor's degree.
Master's degree?
Yeah,
Master's or bachelor's?
master.
That's right.
And in 10 years' time, maybe I will get married, or maybe won't. I'm not sure if I get married, but I would love to be a businessman in 10 years, or have a have a house, or take my mother's and my grandmother to Saudi Arabia for Hajj, doing Hajj. Uh, mm, yeah, and actually I cannot think more.
Thank you. Enough. It was gonna be short anyway. Okay. Next. Come. Leave it here. No, leave the chair. We're going to bring chair for everyone.
Next year, I will be in my 8th grade, and that would be a really a big grade for me, because it will be a lot of thinking, and I'm going to be be a doctor. And in next 5 years, I want to be a doctor, so I have to be in my medical college.
Mm,
So in next 10 years, I want to open my own clinic of
mm.
health of checkup, and the
Buffalo's doctor or human doctor?
human doctor.
Okay.
And that clinic will be free to the poor people. Poor. And in my 40s and 50s, I want to give some charity, and I want to expand my clinic in every city,
Right.
and which help poor people. And mostly I want to open most clinic in Mumbai and Delhi,
Mm,
because every non-healthy, every person of Delhi and Mumbai is suffering from any disease. I know that only poor people,
mm.
because they are not having such a luxurious life to live a well or common life to live a healthy life.
Okay.
And so I want to give them
Mm.
the
Free healthcare.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Good ambitions. Anybody who wants to come and speak, please, about what your plans are for next year. How do you see your life playing out in 5 years' time? Yes, please. Okay. You can come again later, no problem.
I've written the words I can help.
Okay, yes, you can.
Next year, I will get a job. Maybe I have to move to another city or state for my job. And maybe next year I will work on my physical well. And in next 5 years, I will get married. Uh, and I will try my best to crack UPSC exam as well. And in next 10 years, if everything goes well, then maybe I start a school with my friend. And when I was in my 50s, maybe I was doing good with my school. So I don't think God till then.
So great. Thank you. Next person.
Congratulations, Chandra, for your marriage.
Sorry, Zafri. Next person, please.
Sir, I want to share my future plans.
Yes, Apurva.
So, my first future plan is to improve my English speaking skills, which I will achieve through continuous practice. And I want to continue my studies. And right now, I am preparing for NET exam for my PhD. After qualifying for the NET, I will pursue my PhD.
Hmm.
And along with that, I also want to continue my preparation for my government job. Yeah, that's it, sir.
Great. Thank you, Apurva. Anybody wants to share what they'll be doing next year, in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time, when they're 40 or in their 40s or 50s? Yep. Feel free to speak.
May I, sir?
Go on. Yasmin ma'am, which one will you apply? Next year? Yes. In 5 years' time, yes. In 10 years' time, yes. But when you are in your 40s or 50s,
I am already Sir, actually, I'm not thinking about myself right
Hmm.
now.
Hmm.
And one dream, I'm working on it, learning English. And next year, my life is going to be the same.
Hmm.
Lots of responsibility and stress because my daughter has just started his college this
Hmm.
year, and
Okay.
my son is in class 12th, and he will
Okay.
likely go to college next year. And in next 5 years, I think they might complete their education, and we won't have to pay for them. They might be settled in their lives. And first thing I will do to go to Makkah for a pilgrimage on a performing Hajj. And then I have a lot of dreams and plans, sir, in next 5 years. I will build a house or maybe buy a flat in somewhere in city like Lucknow.
Lovely.
And
What-
next 2 3 years later, maybe I will arranging my children's marriage.
Yes.
Mm.
So Yasmin ma'am, you will
Yes.
find your children's partners yourself, or you will give them the freedom to choose who they want to marry.
Sir, it depends on the situation. If my yeah, children got their partner, it will be okay.
You're open-minded.
Yes, sir. Actually, my daughter is doing medical course, so maybe in 5 years she will become a doctor.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Lovely. Okay. That's nice. Just your daughter shouldn't watch this video. Kidding. Okay, next one.
I have already told her, sir.
You have already told her. Okay. Okay. That's nice. I know it's not such a big taboo anymore. You know, children choosing their own partner is not as big a taboo as it used to be until 10, 20 years ago. 10, 20 years ago, if a child chose their own partner without consulting the parents, and they broke the news in the house, in the family, that I have a person I want to marry, it would be such a scandal. But today, parents are kind of 50% prepared for this kind of thing. All they want is you choose the right person, a person who is not an emotional decision. Sometimes girls fall for the looks of the guys or their funny behavior. They don't see the future, whether he's a dependable person or not. No, it's easy to be funny, I would say. It's good to have a funny personality and a charming personality, but charm doesn't feed you, you have to have some source of income as well. I mean, I'm a father too, so I can easily imagine when I will say yes to my daughter's choice and when I will say no to my daughter's choice. I hope she's mature enough to understand these things. And when she makes the decision, she makes a good one, I hope. Okay. Anybody else wants to speak? Yes, but no, he doesn't. Anybody else? Ankit, you want to share what your plans are? Ankush? No, I told you to talk about the same thing that you were saying in the afternoon. Ranveer? Come on, Ranveer. You don't have any future plans? ठीक है, फिर कल से कुदाल पकड़ा देंगे तुम लोग को हम. Because you don't have any future plans. Hmm. All right. Who else? Renuji, what about you?
So, sir, next year maybe I'm going to a new place, something like Nepal, or because New Year is around the corner. So that's my next year plan, sir. And in 5 years, maybe I'm searching a life partner for me, sir. So I'm going to get settled with someone, and
You're looking for a life partner, Renuji?
and
You said
But
you're looking
he
for.
decided to not
yes, sir,
get
I'm
married,
searching.
sir.
Huh?
Yeah, but I'm changed my plan. I changed my
You
plan.
changed your opinion, Renu.
Change your
Yeah,
mind? You change your mind?
yes, sir. Because
Okay.
I was thinking it's not possible to be alone
Stay.
to for
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, sir, it's not easy. And
Yeah, it's
of
It's
not
course, I
easy.
also do this for my parents as well because
Okay.
he's so worried about
Yeah,
me.
yeah. I
So
understand.
yeah,
Mm,
so that's why I'm changed my mind, sir.
okay. Yeah, I can
Yes,
understand that second logic. Parents sometimes feel
yes,
very
sir.
ignored when their children
Yeah,
decide to stay single. They somehow make it about
yes.
themselves, Indian parents.
Mm.
If a person decides to stay single, they will not think it is about their life. Parents will say, "You are keeping me away from this, pleasure, joy of seeing you getting married." They make it about themselves.
Yes, sir.
As if you're getting married is important because they will have joy, to see you getting married.
Yeah,
How
sir. So it's not
those
easy because
silly sometimes parents can
middle
be.
class family.
Yeah, of course. Most parents will say this. I gave birth to you, I raised you. This is what you're doing for me. I will not have the joy to see you getting married. Emotional atyachar. So Renuji has
Yes,
fallen.
sir. I'm
Okay.
facing that emotional attachment so many times.
Yeah, I can understand
So
that.
I
But
totally surrendered now.
yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, why not? It's definitely better to have somebody to navigate this life, because it's not easy to do it all alone. So when you have a like-minded person living with you, despite all the fights and quarrels, it's fun, to share life with somebody, I would say. Uh, so yeah, but the only thing is you have to find the right person, a person who is compatible,
Yes.
someone you do not regret marrying, except occasionally. When you are angry in that
Because, sir,
moment,
I
you have
have
that feeling.
already missed that chance. Because, sir, I have already missed that chance 4 years before. Because someone
Your voice is breaking up, Renu. I don't know,
uh,
it is your
some
internet or my problem. Uh, mic problem. Are you using a Bluetooth mic, Renuji?
yes, sir.
Oh, that's why.
Yes, sir.
Apurva's audio is very clear. Yes, your audio is not very clear, perhaps because you're using a Bluetooth mic. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. 4 years ago, you missed what chance you were talking about? Please tell us.
Yes, someone proposed me and I denied.
Someone proposed to you and you said no.
No,
Yes.
I don't want to get married that time.
You really
So,
miss that chance.
so
Yeah.
that someone is married now or still waiting?
No, no, he's married now, sir. He has a one child
He
already.
has a child too.
You
Okay.
miss chance.
Hmm. So just call him and tell him, do you have plans to divorce your wife?
I don't have a so no, sir, no.
Nah, that would be a stupid idea.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
you can
Because
find,
he
yeah.
waited for me for a 6 or 1 year, and I still denied that time. No,
Refuse,
I don't
refuse,
want to
refuse,
marry you.
refuse, refuse,
Yes,
refuse,
I refused
refuse, not deny.
again and again.
Remember, I will not marry you. No, I will not
Yes,
marry you. Refuse. I did not do it. Deny. I did not do it. Deny. You stole my pen. No, I didn't. Deny.
Negation.
Will you come to my birthday party? No, I can't. I have some important work. Refuse to come. Got it? So, कोई भी बात एक बार में अगर समझ में आ जाता तो कोर्स जो होते हैं ना 6 महीने साल भर में फ्लुएंट इंग्लिश स्पीकर्स बना रहे होते हैं, क्योंकि 6 महीने साल भर में हम सब बातें बता सकते हैं। एक बार एक बात बता दी आज, फिर अगले दिन दूसरी बात बता दी, तीसरे दिन तीसरी बात बता दी। इसी को आप लोग कहते हो सिलेबस कवर करना, राइट? कहते हो ना, आई हेट दीज टर्मिनोलॉजीज। स्कूल बच्चा सिलेबस कवर करने आता है, कुछ सीखने आता है? सिलेबस बाकी है तो सीख रहा है कि नहीं? प्रॉब्लम ये है अगेन कि अगर लाउजी टीचर्स हो जिनको पढ़ाने में मजा नहीं आता है तो गप्पे मार के सिलेबस अधूरा छोड़ देते हैं। And some teachers also leave the syllabus incomplete, but not because they wasted the children's time, because they went a little deep into the discussion. So the children eventually benefited, even though their syllabus is not complete. So maybe in class 7 or 8, they will not be able to get all the marks because the syllabus was not complete. But they will not have any problems later because they went into the details of the topics and the subjects, chapters. I'm very far behind in my terms of my syllabus in class 6. We have already finished 7 months of the year, and I think I haven't even finished half of the book. Because it's hard for me to go fast. When I see a sentence that they don't understand, I have to explain that sentence to them. There are 3-4 language points in that sentence that will help them understand the structure of the sentence. I have to explain all those 3-4 language points. And while I'm explaining these things, it takes time, of course, because they do not have the foundation to understand what I'm teaching. So I have to go sometimes deeper a little bit. Go deeper in sense that I have to explain something more basic first and then come to that sentence. So obviously, every day, all I do in my class is talk about English, and still the syllabus is kind of behind the schedule, Okay. Next. Anybody else wants to speak? So refuse matlab I will not do it. Deny means I did not do it. Yeah. My dreams. Next year I'm going to get married for sure. To whom? Get married? Not with whom? To whom? To someone who has to be partially blind to fall for this phase. Someone who is a little daft to agree to marry me. Daft means silly, But that someone has to be pretty. Otherwise, I will not agree to marry her. Okay. So that's my immediate plan, next year's plan. Shut up. Not a day older than 27. Not a day older than 27. 50s and 60s. Silly. I'm not looking for a mother. Okay. And in 5 years' time, I will have 3 children with that woman. And I think I will be living in her house because I will have sold my house by then to, take care of both my wives and the children and everything, because I don't have a source of income to look after, maintain 2 wives and so many children. So by then my house will be gone. I'll be living in the house of my second wife. And in 10 years' time, I'll be thinking of getting married again. And do you want to know further plans of mine? Or you are already done? Enough. You can't handle anymore. Yeah.
You are telling lies, sir.
Oh, you figured it out, Apurva. Wow.
You will try in front of your wife.
Well, next year, on a serious note, next year, I don't see any big changes in my life. My life will be going on very much the same. The only thing is, I'll be a little more concerned and worried about my daughter's studies. This year, I've taken it a bit lightly. And do I have plans for next year? I mean, I can't really think of anything that I want to do. Everything is revolving around the school, the school that I'm running, So I have to think about how to expand it, how to make it more successful, how to make it bigger, And I wouldn't like to do it on the basis of, with advertisement. I would like to really be, I would like to be productive. I would like to have students who become my, banner posters for the school as well. So we still have 4 months, 5 months before April, right? 5 months. So I guess I'm very excited about next year's admissions. And I don't know. Huh? 5 years? In 5 years' time, I very much see myself living in a village. Not here. I see myself living in a village and running a small school in a village, helping children, poor children. I will not have to worry about my money because my wife will have a government job by then. She's preparing, she will have a steady source of income. And in 5 years' time, my daughter will be also pretty much settled. I'm pretty sure about it, and there wouldn't be a problem with money at all. So yeah, on a personal level, I'll be poor, okay, Simran? But my wife and my daughter both will be earning money. So if I stay in their good books, I will not have to worry about paying my bills. And otherwise, I'll have to be on your charity list if they refuse to pay me or pay for me. Then I will have to,
Okay, sir, I will help you.
Thank you, Simran. So kind of you. Yeah, and yes,
I also, sir.
I never knew that I would enjoy being with children this much. Sometimes you don't know something unless you do it, how much you will like it or hate it. So I used to think that I would enjoy being with young kids, like, we have in Aya and Ayat. I really enjoy having them in my class. It's a little sad that I don't have many students of their age in this class, yet I really enjoy having them here. And when I teach in my school young kids, I spend time with them. Sometimes I get physically tired because I have to speak a lot with kids, but I come out with a lot of satisfaction, job satisfaction. That I'm doing something that I'm proud of, I'm making a difference that I think I can, and yeah. So I would like to take this to a village where children do not have access to good education. And a good education, I know, requires a lot of resources and everything, but sometimes just one teacher can also make a difference to the way they think about studies, the way they approach studies. And I don't want big monetary returns, for doing this. I just want to do it for my satisfaction. And I have reached that stage in my life where I don't think about becoming very successful financially, monetary man in monetary ways, like I will have millions and all that. I don't even think about these things. Otherwise, I would become depressed. Okay, so I don't even think about these things. I've been so my career plans always revolve around these things. As far as my daughter's wedding and these things are concerned, well, I don't think I'll choose a partner for my daughter. But if I someday come across a nice guy, I think, he's a good guy, a good future partner. I might tell my daughter to meet him up, and just, check out what kind of guy he is, like that. I might suggest this idea instead of telling her, hey, you're getting married to that guy. I won't do this. Hmm.
I have a plan for you.
I know you are gonna, take care of poor people. You will, take. I can be the compounder there, right? In your clinic. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. But I don't think I'll be enjoying doing that job, that age. Oh my God, what a big heart she has. All I have to do is come and say hello to her, and she will deposit the salary on the 1st of every month in my account. Wow, nice. Thank you so much. She said the same thing to you? Nah, I am not so stupid that, look, there is a saying in Hindi, दान की बछिया के दांत नहीं गिने जाते. Okay? अगर दान में कोई बछिया मिले तो ये नहीं देखते कितने दांत है उसमें, ठीक है? बस एक्सेप्ट करिए और कहिए थैंक यू. तो if she is offering me anything like this, then I will not ask how much will you pay me. I have to be stupid for that. Okay? What is the English line for this? दान की बछिया के दांत नहीं गिरा सकते. You don't look. Okay, I forgot. I learned this a long time ago, maybe 25 years ago, and I never used it. So it's out of my mind completely. By the way, I can tell you in which book this is written. It is written in R.P. Sinha translation book. Okay, it is a thick book, and at the end of the book there are some pages with proverbs. There are 90 odd proverbs. It is one of them. I remembered this when I was a boy student. Yeah. That's when I also learned one swallow doesn't make a summer from the same book. Swallow doesn't make a summer. I first learned this from that. Though it is written wrong there, the Hindi of this proverb is not right in the book. Anybody else wants to share their future plans? I've never planned. I'm not a big planner type of person. Some people plan their lives. Okay. I've always just gone with the flow. I've never planned anything in my life. The only thing I wanted to do was marry someone I love, because I was very disenchanted with the idea of arranged marriage. Disenchanted मतलब होता है उल्टा, मतलब उसमें इंटरेस्ट ना, उससे बुरा लगना. Disenchanted क्या? हाँ? I was disenchanted because I've seen a lot of mothers training their daughters for marriage, saying some stupid things when I was young, ऐसे husband का ध्यान रखते हैं, तब ना तुमको सुनेगा, like things like this. Aunties used to teach their daughters, my cousins, and I was like, what? This is what some girl would be learning from her mother who would marry me? No, I wouldn't like that, So that was the reason. So that was the only plan I ever made. Okay, plan or intention, whatever. And thank God, I did not marry somebody who had such personality. Anyways, otherwise, I've never planned anything in my life. Everything happened, and I allow things to happen. Let it unfold the way it wants. I will just trade the path, whatever path I am presented with. Okay, I'll do what I can. That's it. I don't think I'm smart enough to plan things. Sometimes I see young people having very clear picture of their future. Like this girl, she is only in class 7 and she has already a clear vision. She wants to be a doctor someday and she's going to study in a medical college and everything. Well, my best wishes to all those people who have such clarity of vision about their future. I was never one of them. I was such a romantic fool. I would find a girl I would love, settle down and be happy forever, just like happy ending in movies. Never thought about it. That you would need money as well to be happy, not just a girl, right? Yeah. So that's why he said, I'm not smart enough to plan my life. So I don't do that even now. Yes, I have a dream that I want to, go to a village and help children who do not have access to quality education. Now you might understand why I was supporting Prashant Kishore so much. Not because, that guy, the things he said that every district should have a quality school. And I think, yes, this is how you change generations by giving them quality education. This world, more than half of the population in this world is still living in dark ages in their heads. They do not have access to all the scientific advancements that this world has made. They don't even understand those things. So this is why I really value education. And I want to do something in the field of education only. And I understand the value of basic, fundamental, basic education at school level.
To contribute whole in a village, then I heard that you may join, you may come to my village, but already we have a lot of
Good schools.
there.
Yeah.
And it's just 8 to 10 kilometers away from here, so
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna
I would
work.
like to stay in a Hindi speaking place. Rajasthan, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, doesn't matter. A Hindi speaking place. Because I really like Hindi too, by the way. People think that I'm a teacher of English, so maybe I don't have that kind of feeling for Hindi, but no, I love this language. I have always enjoyed reading Hindi literature, Hindi stories. Thank you. We'll stay in touch, don't worry. Okay. So, next person who wants to speak about their future plans? Anybody? I know Ansika will not come unless I call her. So I'll have to. Who? What? Okay. Anshika, come. Just come and tell us that you don't have any plans. Next year, what are you doing?
Next year, I will be in class 9
Mm,
and I will continue my studies.
mm.
And after next 5 years,
After next, no, in 5 years' time.
yeah, 5 years time, I am going to prepare for JEE
Mm.
and I will give exam.
Sir, the sound isn't clear enough.
Mm.
In next 10 years time,
Mm.
I will become an engineer
Mm.
and yeah, I will enjoy my life
Where would you be working? In India or outside India?
in India. In India, and in my 40s or 50s, I will travel across whole world.
Mm. Alone?
Yeah, alone.
40, 50s alone travel?
Yeah, alone. Do you want to stay with me? I don't think mom will allow you.
He will also start crying. This is why I raised you. This is why I gave birth to you. That I can't see my damad, huh? I don't have another daughter. Don't you realize it? If I had another daughter, I would allow you to stay single. Okay, thank you.
This dialogue always makes me laugh.
Hmm?
This dialogue always makes me laugh. I listen a lot of times. And I always just start laughing.
Okay, everybody will have another chance to speak when we finish this text. See, when you are going to give a speech, give a talk. Sometimes you prepare for that talk. Take a look here. This girl is Susanna. She looks like my cousin Pammi. Nah, you think so. But to me, she's cute. And she looks like my cousin Pammi, my cutest cousin. I would say, I mean, we don't really talk much now. She's married and busy with her life and everything. But she was the youngest kid in my family, Pammi, my chacha's daughter, the ninth child in my house. She was the ninth one. We were already 8, and then Pammi was born. I think I was already maybe 12 or 13 when she was born. So I have a very clear memory of everything. And that's why, when I look at this photo, I talk about Pammi. Yes. She looks like my cousin, I said. Now, read and listen to Susanna talking about her future. This is Susanna talking about her future. What are her definite plans? And what is she not sure about? What are her hopes, ambitions, and dreams? Find out. So I'm going to play the audio. You guys will do both the things simultaneously. Read and listen. 5.17. Please, sometimes what do students do? They stop listening and they start reading at their own pace. Maybe the audio is reading the 3rd line or the 4th line. They are reading either the 2nd or the 7th. Always be with the audio. Okay? 5.17. Give me a second.
Five point 17. Writing for talking.
My dreams for the future. Hello, everyone. My name's Susanna, Susie for short. I'm 20 years old. At the moment, I'm in my 2nd year at art school, and I often dream about my future. I have big plans, and I'd like to tell you a bit about them. My most immediate plans are holiday plans. I'm going to visit my brother who's working in Australia. My mother and I are going to spend Christmas with him in the summer sun. I'm very excited about that. When I return, I need to make a final decision about which course to study next year. I'm still not sure. I'm thinking of doing either fashion design or landscape design. It's difficult because I'm interested in both clothes and gardens. If I choose landscape, I'd like to work with my friend Jasper. He's brilliant with gardens, and we've already worked on 2 together. It was great fun, and we get on really well. In 5 or 10 years' time, I would like to have my own business and work for myself like my father. He has his own building business. Perhaps I'll do a business course after I finish art school. Of course, one day I hope to marry and have children.
Hello?
Ideally before I'm 30, but I can't plan when I'll meet the right person, and I haven't got a boyfriend at the moment. In my dreams, I see myself at 40 running a successful gardening company with about 20 employees. I'll design beautiful gardens for beautiful people. I'll have a beautiful house, 2 beautiful children, and of course a husband who's as successful as I am. Who knows? It could even be Jasper.
ठीक है सर जी, ठीक जी जी, अभी मैं स्कूल में हूँ, मैं घर पहुंच के बात करवा दूंगा आपकी, ठीक है ना जी, ठीक. Yeah, one more time maybe, so that you guys can answer the questions more confidently. Basically, you have to answer which plans are definite plans, which plans she's not very sure about, and what are her hopes, her ambitions, her dreams, and all that. So listen carefully again. Don't tune out while you're listening.
5.17. Writing for talking.
My dreams for the future. Hello, everyone. My name's Susanna, Susie for short. I'm 20 years old. At the moment, I'm in my second year at art school, and I often dream about my future. I have big plans, and I'd like to tell you a bit about them. My most immediate plans are holiday plans. I'm going to visit my brother who's working in Australia. My mother and I are going to spend Christmas with him in the summer sun. I'm very excited about that. When I return, I need to make a final decision about which course to study next year. I'm still not sure. I'm thinking of doing either fashion design or landscape design. It's difficult because I'm interested in both clothes and gardens. If I choose landscape, I'd like to work with my friend Jasper. He's brilliant with gardens, and we've already worked on 2 together. It was great fun, and we get on really well. In 5 or 10 years' time, I would like to have my own business and work for myself like my father. He has his own building business. Perhaps I'll do a business course after I finish art school. Of course, one day I hope to marry and have children. Ideally before I'm 30, but I can't plan when I'll meet the right person, and I haven't got a boyfriend at the moment. In my dreams, I see myself at 40 running a successful gardening company with about 20 employees. I'll design beautiful gardens for beautiful people. I'll have a beautiful house, 2 beautiful children, and of course a husband who's as successful as I am. Who knows? It could even be Jasper.
Jasper is sitting in the class saying, no way. Saying, no way. You are annoying. Susie, you are so annoying. There are lots of words we can use instead of beautiful. Wonderful, right? Amazing. Yeah. Lovely. There are so many positive adjectives which can replace the word beautiful. Sometimes you on purpose repeat the adjective or a noun to create a more dramatic effect. This is all style of speaking. It is true in day-to-day conversation, we avoid repeating the same word. Okay? We want to use different kinds of words. However, sometimes when we are giving a talk or a speech, then we want to be emphatic, dramatic sometimes. We want to make a better connection with our audience. Sometimes using the same word does it. There are lots of famous speeches where people use the same word again and again in the same, in next so many sentences, 3-4 sentences. Sorry, sorry. Okay. So tell me, what are her definite plans? Why don't you guys have a little discussion with 2 or 3 people in a group, small group, talk about what are her, definite plans? What are her plans which are not so certain? Okay. She's not very sure about those plans. And what are her hopes, her ambitions, her dreams? I will create breakout rooms for you first. And I want you guys to talk. So shall we open the rooms and you guys here, 2-3 people together?
Yes, sir.
Have a little chit chat. Opening the rooms. Okay. Okay. Fine. Go ahead. Talk. Have 5 minutes. Anshu, join the breakout room, Anshu.
कैचअप होता ही कहाँ है?
होता है. One. My name's Susanna. Susie for short. What about your name? If you have to shorten your name, what would you like to call yourself? You would like to call yourself Ishu. Okay. Ishu Isamashi, Ishu. Uh, Issue. All right, what about you? देखो दो लोग कैसा सोचे. I thought about Isha Masi. और उसने सोचा issue. She is going to an issue. All right. Your name is already short. Atul. Atul. Acha. Okay. Any other short form? Okay. Ankit, if you had to shorten your name, what name would you give to yourself? Akki. Okay. And Ankush, if you had to give yourself a shorter name, what would you call yourself? अच्छा, मैं बार बार एक ही लाइन दोहरा रहा हूं, आपको वर्ड ऑर्डर पर ध्यान दे देना चाहिए कि अगर आपको बोलना हो तो ये रिपीट कर सके लाइन. ज्यादातर लोग रिलैक्स बैठे होते हैं कि हमको सवाल का जवाब देना है. नहीं, आपको लैंग्वेज सीखनी है. तो पे अटेंशन टू द वे आई एम पुटिंग द वर्ड्स टुगेदर. ऑलवेज दिमाग में पता होना चाहिए हम यहाँ बैठे किस लिए? लैंग्वेज सीखने के लिए, सवाल के जवाब देने के लिए नहीं. तो क्वेश्चन में भी लैंग्वेज है ना, तो वैल्यू दैट लैंग्वेज. ये अंकित, अंकुश, नेवर थॉट ऑफ इट. नेवर thought of it. सोचे नहीं कभी इस बारे में. Never thought of it. What about you, Alexander the Great?
Actually, online, my name is Alexander, so you will call me Alex. So that's a sort.
Alex.
Alex.
Okay.
And if it's about Sikandar, I never thought about it.
Well, it doesn't.
You can call that. But
What?
Sikka.
I was gonna say Sikandar doesn't give you very good nick in a shorter name. Sik. Andar. Anda. No. But he said Sikka. Okay. What about you? Rishabh. Your friends call you? Anku. Dhanku. Ghantu. Your parents call you Ghantu? Great parents. Don't tell anywhere, please, if you don't want to be made fun of. Ghantu. Okay, sir. No, okay. Never thought of shortening your name. What about you, Lucky? It's such a nice name, Lucky. Easy to pronounce. और क्या? Love बोल दो फिर. Spa. Spa.
Bang.
Sparsh. Okay. Ranveer, do you have a shortened name for yourself? Do you think? Huh? Never thought of it. सोचे नहीं कभी इस बारे में. I never thought of shortening my name. Australians do it a lot. Australians do it a lot. They often shorten names of people to make it sound more affectionate. Okay, like give me some names. Steve-O. Okay, people would call him Stevie, like this. So Warnie. They call him Warnie instead of Warner. Okay, so Australians do it very often. Maxie. Instead of Maxwell, they call him Maxi, okay? Hmm.
Five comments, what is called?
Huh?
Five comments.
They will tell you what they do. Patty, they do sometimes. They do call him Patty like this, you know. So they do change names this way. They add sometimes a vowel sound like E, you know, to make it sound more affectionate. Yes.
So you also do the same thing in Hindi as well.
Huh.
You do the same thing in Hindi.
What do we do? Tell me.
Ulwa.
This is our Bihari thing. But it is not to show affection. It is to show insult. We don't respect you. Rahulwa. Or wah, yes. Can be many things, but what do people call him? We want to know. Okay. Susanna, Susie for short. Susie for short. I'm 20 years old. At the moment means currently, right? Which is more formal, at the moment or currently? Currently is more formal.
At the
At the
moment.
casual, less formal. At the moment, I'm in my second year at art school. Second year at, yes. And I often dream about my future, okay? I often dream about my future. I have big plans, and I would like to tell you a bit about them. My most immediate plans are holiday plans, next year's plans, immediate plans. Most immediate plans. Immediate, everybody knows? Immediate, something that will happen very soon, immediate, okay? And the adverb is immediately, something that happened without any delay. You called me and I immediately came, okay? So my most immediate plans are holiday plans. I'm going to visit my brother who is working in Australia. I'm going to do something, intentions and plans. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to visit my brother who is working in Australia. There should be a comma there. I'm going to visit my brother, comma, who is working in Australia. My mother and I are going to spend Christmas with him. My mother and I are going to spend Christmas with him in the summer sun. Normally, in the northern hemisphere, people celebrate Christmas in the winter season, in the month of December. But in the southern hemisphere, they celebrate Christmas in summer because December is a summer month. Like people in Australia, Brazil, and Brazil, the Christmas there is especially famous because people can be outside in the sun on Christmas. On the other hand, in Europe, in England, it's difficult to be outside because it is so cold in the last week of December. Usually it is snowing there, you know, people have to wear lots of warm clothes. So it's a very different thing. A lot of Europeans have a plan to visit Australia or Brazil, especially in the month of December, so that they can celebrate one Christmas in the summer season. All their lives, they celebrate Christmas in the winter season. What an interesting thing it is. Who knew until a few hundred years ago that, in Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere, you do not experience the same season and weather? Because, it was not easy to travel so fast that you could experience it. If you start your travel today in India and want to go to the Southern Hemisphere, let's say South Africa or Australia or Brazil, in those days when we traveled only by horses, it would be so difficult to get there, so long it would take. And obviously, by the time we would reach there, we wouldn't know what season, we won't be able to compare. So only today we understand that in this world, people are experiencing different seasons at the same time. There are funny things, said and claimed about weather, seasons, everything, in religious scriptures. There are so many things, but if you compare them with the facts, at the same time, people are experiencing summer and winter together, like we are experiencing winter, and in coming days, it's going to get more intense People will not come out of their houses. It will be so cold. Think of Canada in the month of December. It's gonna be so cold, right? And then think of Brazil, just a few thousand kilometers, because they are in two different hemispheres, southern and northern, but not very far from each other. Canada is in the northern, it's part of North America, and Brazil is in South America. Okay, maybe a couple of thousand kilometers, but in a very different direction, like vertically down. Okay, the season is very different. You take a flight from Canada when you are wearing all your winter wears and everything, and then you end up in Brazil feeling all hot and everything. Or the other way around. In Canada, it could be hot in the month of May and June, and come to Brazil and it will be very cold. At the same time, on the same day. Where were we? My most immediate plans are holiday plans. I'm going to visit my brother who is working in Australia. My mother and I are going to spend Christmas with him in the summer sun. I'm very excited about that. When I return, I need to make a final decision. जब मैं वापस आऊंगी, जब मैं इंग्लिश देख लो और यहां से एक्नॉलेज करो, जो कि
When
अननोटिस
I
चला
return.
यस, वहां क्या नहीं है, विल, जो कि नेचुरली मुंह पे आ जाएगा, जो हिंदी बोलते हैं उनके लिए. जब हम वापस आएंगे, नेचुरली क्या बोल जाएंगे हम लोग? नहीं बोलना है. What do we need to say?
When will I return? When I return.
Accept it, acknowledge it, and move on. Oh, जब हम शादी करेंगे, आप सबको बुलाएंगे.
When I'm married.
Yes, I will call you all. I will invite you all when I get married. When I get married. When I return, I need to make a final decision. Got the point? क्या होता है, हम लोग सोचते नहीं है लाइंस पे, हिंदी करते हैं, मूव ऑन कर जाते हैं. जो रूल्स पढ़ते हैं, जो हिंदी जानते हैं, वी नीड टू जस्ट कंपेयर लैंग्वेजेस. व्हेन आई रिटर्न, आप दो बार सुन चुके थे ऑडियो में. व्हेन आई रेड, आप नहीं गौर करते कि मेरे ये चीज विल यहाँ पर हो सकता है हिंदी बोलने वाले के लिए, बट इन इंग्लिश नो, यू कांट यूज इट. व्हेन आई रिटर्न, आई नीड टू मेक अ फाइनल डिसीजन. कुछ और है प्लान्स फ्यूचर के बारे में, तो आप देख लो, बोल लो व्हेन से, कुछ ऐसा बोल लो.
When I return, I open a business.
I will
open.
will चाहिए सेकंड पार्ट में करेंगे. When my daughter goes to college, I will think of moving to a village. More. कुछ बोल लो. जब हम घर जाएंगे तो पोच बनवाएंगे. I will ask my wife to make porch for me when I get home. When I get home. Okay. तो ऐसे कुछ sentences लिख लेना प्लीज ग्रुप में. You know, you have the group. Please write a few sentences. गलती हो गई. हाँ. I will change the. Tomorrow your school is open. Okay. 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 We have decided to keep it closed tomorrow.
Yeah. It is a brilliant idea, in my opinion. You know, there's so many rush in the town, everywhere, because, you know, it is counting.
Counting day. Any moment situation can get out of hand. And we don't want to put any risk to our school or children, you know. So stay at home. One day doesn't make a big deal. It doesn't make a big difference. We will not lose much of studies. And when I return, I need to make a final decision about which course to study next year. about which course to study, वहां पर ध्यान दे दीजिए, grammar point, language point, which course to study, कौन सा कोर्स पढ़ना है, which course to study. अरे हमको समझ नहीं आ रहा कौन लड़का शादी करे, वो ठीक है, वो ठीक है, I don't know which guy to marry. I don't know which guy to, yeah, they're all good, they're all nice. I can't decide which guy to marry. देखना है यहाँ पर. I have to make a final decision about which course to study. I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure. I'm thinking of, still समझ रहे हो ना, अभी भी पक्का नहीं हो पा रहा मेरे दिमाग में. I'm still not sure. I'm thinking of, बार बार thinking of आ रहा है ताकि तुम think to ना बोल दो. I'm thinking to ना बोल देना. I'm thinking of doing either fashion design or landscape design. When you have options like this, you can connect to them with either. I want to eat either poach or an omelette, but not boiled eggs today. Okay, either this or that. Either this or that. Either here or there. Understand? Two options normally you have. Then you say either this or that. And if you have more, the third, then you go with or. I will marry either A or B or C or maybe D. Okay, like this. Understand? So the first one, either, and then or. Got it? I think I'll study, I'm thinking of doing either fashion design or landscape design. हिंदी का और होता है and और इंग्लिश का और होता है या. इंग्लिश का और या, हिंदी का और and. दोनों लैंग्वेज में और वर्ड यूज होते हैं और. ओके, जैसे हम कहते हैं दाल और चावल, ठीक है, इंग्लिश में और मतलब या, ना कि and. It's a very common confusion children have. I don't, because in Hindi we have or na, that's why. I'm thinking of doing either fashion design or landscape design. It's difficult. It's difficult. What is difficult? To choose. It's difficult to choose because I'm interested in both. अब देखो both कहाँ use होता है, either कहाँ use होता है, देख लो. Both means A and B. Either means A or B. Okay. Your mummy asked you, what would you like to eat? Puri or paratha? Either means, yeah, you're cool with paratha, you're cool with puri. Both. It means you want puri and paratha. Understand? So either means one of the two, both means two of the two. Either means one of the two. Yeah. What would you like me to cook? Chicken or mutton? Either. I'm cool. Either. Okay. It means you can cook chicken if you want. You can cook mutton if you want. Okay. Next. It's difficult because I'm interested in both clothes and gardens. So that's why it is difficult for her to choose. If I choose landscape, अगर मैंने landscape चुना या चुनूंगी, if I choose, देखो will फिर नहीं है. If I will choose नहीं है. If I choose landscape, I'd like to work with my friend Jasper. I want to. If I choose landscape, I'd like to work with my friend Jasper. He's brilliant with gardens. He's brilliant with, अभी इसका क्या हिंदी में निकाल सकेंगे, विद का कोई वजह नहीं समझ में आता. इंग्लिश में परफेक्ट है. अगर बोले मैं किसी टीचर की तारीफ करना चाहता हूँ कि बच्चों के साथ बहुत अच्छा पेश आती है. शी इज ब्रिलियंट विद किड्स. शी इज ब्रिलियंट विद किड्स. शी इज वंडरफुल विद किड्स. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? शी इज वंडरफुल विद किड्स मतलब when she is with children, she handles them very well. This is what I mean here. Okay, so he is brilliant with gardens. It means he has great ideas to design gardens. He is brilliant with gardens, and we have already worked on two together. We have already done something. We have already worked on 2 projects together, 2 gardens together. It was great fun. She enjoyed it. देखो कैसे लोग हम लोग कितने पीछे रह जाते हैं कई बार. She has already done what she wants to do. Designing gardens. She has already designed 2 gardens with the help of her friend Jasper. It was great fun. उसने जो एक्सपीरियंस कर लिया. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, बैंकिंग नौकरी लेना है, तुम्हें पता तक नहीं कि वहां करना क्या पड़ेगा. ठीक है, बैंकिंग नौकरी लेना. आई विल टेल यू द एग्जांपल ऑफ 2-3 people. Even in Ayat and Inaya's papa, of course, he wanted a bank job very badly. For a middle class family, a source of income is very important. So he was a young boy, single, wanting to, get a job so that he can move on in his life with marriage and everything. He was not getting selected. He was very frustrated. Finally got selected, came to meet me afterwards and told me he's not enjoying his job at all. There was another guy, Rajiv, similar story. Wanted to be, employed, wanted to get a job, got a good job. Bank PO is not a bad job. Bank PO is a good job, guys. You get a good salary. Not happy at all because these people had personalities. They had characters. They wanted to have fun. And in their jobs, they had to just sit with some paper and documents. And, they had to work with these things rather than people. And when they had to deal with people, it was people in the villages who are sometimes very rigid in their, conversation and behavior. It's not easy to deal with them. मैं अपने आप को एक्सपर्ट समझता हूँ इंग्लिश का. मेरे को ऐसे लोग मिलते हैं जो महसूस कराते हैं कि आई एम अंगूठा छाप. अपनी बातचीत से मुझे एहसास कराते हैं कि मुझे कुछ नहीं पता इंग्लिश के बारे में. जो जानते वही जानते हैं. आकर के मुझे सलाह देते, इंग्लिश ऐसे पढ़ाना चाहिए, इंग्लिश वैसे पढ़ाना चाहिए. जब मैं इंग्लिश बोलता तो बोलते हिंदी में बात करिए ना. ठीक है. और फिर मुझे फिर बताते हैं कि इंग्लिश में ऐसे पढ़ाएंगे तो बेहतर होगा. मतलब दे कांट सी द कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन देयर. दे आर सो स्टूपिड. एक सांस में 5 मिनट के अंदर वो सारी चीजें होंगी. They will start giving me instructions and advice about how I should teach English. And when I realize that they are encroaching, then I respond in English to show them their place without any guilt or embarrassment. उतना इंग्लिश नहीं समझ आता, हिंदी में बात करिए ना. फिर से वापस मुझे सजेशन देने शुरू करते हैं, इंग्लिश ऐसे पढ़ाना चाहिए. तो मैं कुछ नहीं सोचता, बस एक बात कि तुम इतने स्टूपिड हो, तुम ये भी नहीं देख पा रहे हो कि यहाँ कितना बड़ा कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन है. ठीक है. तो मैं कोई थोड़ी अंग्रेज हूं जो इंग्लिश ऐसे ही पैदा हुआ बोलते हुए भाई कि मेरी इंग्लिश का वैल्यू नहीं है. If I speak like an Englishman speaks English, it's not a big deal because it is his mother tongue. He didn't have to work hard for his English. But I'm a Bihari guy who's been to Hindi medium schools. If I speak English, I had to do something. It's not that I slept one night and woke up in the morning speaking English because of some bhabut or some, Ganga Jal or some special thing, right? It was not like that. तो पॉइंट ये है कि लोग इतने स्टूपिड होते हैं. तो those guys were not very happy about their jobs. They said the only good thing, was the salary. The only good thing was the salary. Now they have kind of settled down. एक तो छोड़ दिया है मेरे ख्याल से. Sure, they left the job because he had such a personality. He was a great singer. He was a philosopher. He was doing his PhD. तो मुझे पता है वो पढ़ाएगा, प्रोफेसर बनेगा, वो कुछ और करेगा. So I think last time we talked about 2-3 years ago, he was very frustrated. तो पॉइंट मेरा ये है कि हम लोग ना करियर हम लोग चूज नहीं करते, हम लोग बैक करते, कुछ मिल जाए, राइट. एंड वी मेनली जैसे दिस गर्ल नोज व्हाट शी वांट्स टू डू. अगर देखा जाए तो शी हैज ऑलरेडी डिजाइन गार्डन्स, 2 gardens. यस, शी हैज नॉट डिजाइन क्लोथ्स, लेकिन उसको क्लोथ्स डिजाइन करने में भी मजा आता है. तो कई बार ऐसे जॉब्स होते हैं जिसमें आपको पता होता है कि आप क्या करेंगे और आप इसलिए चुनते हैं. Sometimes you stumble upon a job, जैसे teaching happened to me. Okay, I did not plan to be a teacher or something that I would enjoy it. Even kids, yes, I used to think कि मजा आएगा, but I'm really enjoying it. तो आप लोग भी अपना करियर चॉइस उतना ही सोच समझ के करिएगा. When this girl was talking about it, ये चुनना वो चुनना, I was thinking while I was playing the audio file, I was thinking that for my daughter, choosing a life partner is not as important for her at the moment as choosing a career. She often has arguments with me that why are you asking me to do engineering? It's not something I want to do. मैंने कहा कर ले, ठीक है, बाद में देखेंगे क्या करना भी. You're very young. So sometimes we have this discussion. कुछ लोगों के लिए, it's a very important decision, career choice as well. Okay, you take a certain path it's very difficult to come back, take a U-turn and follow another path. Very difficult. So, ठीक है, good luck. We will continue tomorrow. Tomorrow हमारा class open है, शाम में होगा. Everything will be fine by then, okay? तो कल कोई class बंद नहीं है दोस्तों. We will have our class, okay? And study hard. You guys can do one page in the practice book. One page in the, yep, I will send the page. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir. Good
Bye,
night.
sir.